Hi, this is Sarah White. I'm Sarah live from the Recruiting Innovation Summit at Facebook headquarters in Northern California. And I am here with our keynote speaker, Matt Millunchick, who was one of the great minds behind the Facebook employment brand and now is a technical product manager.
Yep.
Okay, great. One of the things he talked about is how they've developed their brand and how they really fit people to jobs. And then he dived in, obviously, into how Facebook can be used for hiring and recruiting. So why don't you talk a little bit about what you are seeing employers do on Facebook and candidates as well?
So I'm seeing employers kind of open themselves up with Facebook and kind of connect to individuals. So telling their story in a unique and authentic way. And that kind of lets job seekers kind of research them, hear their story, and kind of get excited about who they are, and meet the people behind the companies, and connect with them in a social way that's really helping them kind of make decisions on who they want to work with.
And I've been a huge proponent of using your brand as a true reflection of who you are. And I think you guys do that in a really good way of selling both the pros and cons of working at a startup early on, and now at a growing organization that's really has a lot of pressure on it to always be innovative. So how do you manage that as candidates are coming through the process to really represent your brand?
Yeah, so we are authentic as possible. We try to tell our story as much as we can, just to get it out there, just so more people can understand who we're doing, what we're doing with technology, the types of individuals we are. And so we use kind of our social media to talk about our brand, who we are, and that kind of gets people excited to work with us and find out more.
Do you do anything innovative on college campuses to really give students an experience of what it's like to work here?
That's a great question. So what we do is we take the things that happen in Facebook internally, like hackathons, and we bring those to campuses.
What are hackathons?
So hackathons are an 8-hour kind of session where people get together, and they typically start at 8 p.m. and go throughout the night, where everybody gets together in a room and they build something new. And they hack together, and the idea is to come out with something at the end of the 8-hour session and kind of demo it off and say, here's what I built, and then try it out and kind of iterate from there.
Excellent. And you do those for your current employees as well?
We do those for our current employees almost every quarter, and then we also take those out to college campuses. So we have our core schools, and then we send our university recruiters there, and they'll host campus hackathons on campus, and that gets students the kind of idea of what it's like to work at Facebook, the fast-paced environment, what it's like to really get in there and build stuff, and that gives them a good idea of what it would be like to work at Facebook.
So what would an example be for people that maybe aren't very aware of this, of something that's been created out of the hackathons?
Yeah, great question. So Facebook video was created by 2 people at a hackathon. Also, the Photos product is now 250 million photos uploaded daily was created in a hackathon. And then we've got a whole bunch of other products as well. But those are a couple of the big ones.
And if you're sitting at home and you think, wow, we don't really do technology, we don't do hacking, that's really not our industry, it's really just an idea that you can carry into your own organization to do something innovative that relates to how you recruit and the types of people you're recruiting. Maybe it's a cooking competition if you hire chefs, or maybe it is something to do with customer service. It's really taking the idea here that we're talking about today and implementing it into your own organization. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you.